Samsung is back as usual with its latest and greatest flagship offering in the Note series with the Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus after the S10 series. And in this video, we'll be testing out the performance, sound quality, glass resistance and structural integrity of the higher variant Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. It seems that Samsung designers have paid special attention to the way light reflects off the glass in the form of an aura design.
Welcome to the new Bixby.
The back is highly reflective like a mirror, which makes shooting it a bit challenging, and as you can see, there is a multitude of prismatic rainbow colors when light hits it at certain angles. This time round, the self-charging S Pen, apart from clicking pictures and changing tracks, has also gotten some new extra features like turning handwriting into text and add actions to zoom in or out or swipe through photos. It weighs in slightly on the heavier side at 196 grams, though it is 5 grams lighter than last year's Note 9 and does not feel as strong as the S10 Plus or Note 9 with a slight bit of flex in my usual trial bend. Before the sound test, a quick confirmation about the flagship performance of the Indian variant Exynos 9825 processor in combination with the Mali G76 GPU. Something interesting to note is that the Antutu score of this Exynos variant is a bit less compared to the Redmi K20 Pro and OnePlus 7, both of which has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855. And besides that, the performance of the Galaxy Note 10 Plus is buttery smooth in normal browsing and suffers no lag or stutters while playing heavy games like Asphalt 9, Standoff or PUBG at the highest possible graphics settings and frame rate allowed on the device. Starting with the sound test to check the audio quality of the bottom firing and front firing external stereo speakers. The sound quality of the stereo speakers is on par with previous Samsung flagships in terms of loudness, wholesome sound and clarity. It can get pretty loud at full volume without suffering any distortion. Testing out the quality of this Corning glass protection provided by Samsung in the scratch test by rubbing it on both sides with common items and a heavy-duty box cutter. The blade does an awesome job of differentiating between poor quality and high quality glass protection installed on devices. Low quality glass protection found on most Oppo, Vivo and Realme devices are not able to handle the blade abuse and suffer ugly scratch marks. Whereas it's interesting to note that the higher quality Corning glass, even on budget devices, are easily able to survive the blade without suffering any major scratches. As expected of a flagship, the glass protection on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus is of high quality, easily survives the blade and passes my stress test. Now moving on to fun stuff with value, the bend test. Does the Note 10 Plus have any structural flaw that you should be aware of? Until now, every Samsung flagship bend tested on the channel has never failed a test with minimal amount of flex due to good design and build quality. The Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus also does pass my bend test without suffering any damage, but it does have this slight bit of weird flex to it, and it may be because of the fact that this time it is taller and slimmer. It tends to flex and bend to a slightly higher degree compared to previous Samsung flagships like the Note 9 or Galaxy S10 Plus.